Hey everybody, Corn-Fed Lady here, and today I'm going to give you some updates on the 50 to 60 farm babies that we have coming over the next couple months. And this includes chickens, bunnies, pigs, and turkeys. So come along while we check on all the animals. We have just over 24 eggs in our incubator, and I just put them on lockdown today, because they're going to hatch out in 3 more days, which actually will be on Monday or Tuesday, the day you're watching this video, or the day after. And by lockdown, I mean that I took out this turning tray and put the eggs in the bottom floor of the incubator so that they can get ready to hatch. And we've already got some supplies stashed away for them in the back bedroom, including the bedding material and the chick starter feed. We'll be setting up a plastic tub in this room with a heat lamp so that they can start off the first few weeks in the house.
Hey beavers, how you doing, Mama? Doing okay? Getting your nest ready in there? Nest box is full of hay. There's a little hole in the back there. There's no fur in it yet, but Beebs always waits until the day her babies are born before she pulls the fur to put on top of them. She likes to make a nest with a hole in the back where she lays her babies and then pulls fur to put on top of them. That's good girl, Beavers. And Midnight, on the other hand, likes to pull fur pretty early, a few days before the babies come. So in her box, you can see there's already some black fur in there. And she'll be pulling more and more fur as the time comes for the babies to be born, huh, Midnight? That's a good girl. She's a very good mom. Last year she had 2 litters. The first one was 9, the second one was 8 babies, and she takes very good care of her babies. Don't you, Midnight? That's a good girl. Hey, Brains. Brains is going to be a first-time mom, probably Tuesday or Wednesday. Huh, sweetie? And she's been working on her nest box, too. Looks nice and cozy in there. That's a good girl. It looks really nice, Brains. You're doing a good job on that, aren't you? And the last doe is Pinky, and she's a very friendly doe. She's also very large. I don't know if you guys can get that on camera or not, but she's a very large doe. And she's been working on her nesting box too. Hers still needs a little hay down there in the front. You still got some more work to do, but you got a few more days left. You'll get it done in time. I have faith in you. You're a good girl. You're going to be a good mom like your mom, huh? Like Midnight. That's a good girl. There you go. And the dads are anxiously waiting for their babies to be born, aren't you, Chunks? This is what an anxiously waiting dad looks like. That's a good boy, Chunky Bunny. Are you ready for your babies to show up? You gonna have a bunch of babies over there, Chunks? You gonna be a dad for the first time? That's nice. This is definitely going to need voiced over. It's pretty windy.
This pen over here is where we grew out our 2 Berkshire pigs last year. This year we've built an additional area just to the left of that pen, where we're going to start off with 4 Berkshire pigs this year. Now as they grow to a certain size, we're going to open up the gate in between the 2 paddocks and allow them to roam the entire area, giving them more room to grow out. My husband has started setting up some of the equipment in this new area for them. He has moved the feeding station, and just to the right of the trough there is a flat spot where we're going to be setting the water barrel. So again, just to the left of that is the feeding trough. And pretty soon we'll also be putting in a little wallow area, and we'll be moving the old shelter over to this area. Let me walk you around and give you a better angle of what's going on here between the two paddocks. So here's the access gate. We'll be able to fit the UTV through here if we need to get it in and out for harvest day or moving shelters. And just on the other side here is the old paddock. Now we're giving this a chance to rest and grow back a little. We still have some cleaning up to do. We need to pull those posts out. Those are going to go in behind the watering and feeding station like they were. There's a couple pallets need picked up. But we're trying to let this area grow back so that by the time we open the gate up in between, they'll be able to come through here and enjoy some green grass. Now that being said, this old pig shelter took some serious damage from the high winds the other day. It's kind of more of a trapezoid shape than a rectangle shape now. It's got quite a lean going on to it. We had some 70-mile-an-hour sustained winds for a couple of hours. And you can see here where the shelter used to be sitting at a right angle to the fence line, and it's been pushed and turned and shoved from the high winds. These are the same high winds that ripped the cover off of our greenhouse about a week ago. And you can see how it's pushed that shelter. We're going to need to get that fixed and move it over to the other side. Or we may actually just go ahead and build a whole new one. And just around the corner here is the hoop coop that we're going to use for our 6 blue slate turkeys that are coming May 1st. We've never had turkeys before on our homestead, so this is going to be something new to us. But we have used this coop for many, if not most of our chickens when they were first starting off. So this is a tried and true type of coop with a little chicken door that goes outside. It's already got some roosts in there. There's already a spot for food and water. There's some stuff in there like an old shelf we need to clean up. But it does have electricity run, so we can hook up some heat lamps for these babies. Now again, like I said, we'll have 6 of them in here, and we'll keep them mostly cooped up for the first couple weeks until they get used to their coop. And once they're fully used to their coop, then we'll start letting them out the little chicken door in the back there. And that door leads out to their run over here in the side yard. Get this door latch shut. And those are just some jugs that we use to carry water around. But we do need to clean some sticks out of there, and they've got this large fenced-in area. Now we do plan on doing some overhead netting because turkeys can be a little flighty, just to make sure that they don't try to fly away or roost in the trees. So there's that chicken door on the back side of their hoop coop where they'll be able to come out and they'll be able to see the backyard chickens through the fence there, and they have this entire area for their chicken run, or in this case a turkey run. Again, those blue slate turkeys are coming May 1st in the mail. We'll be keeping 3 of them as breeders, 2 females and a male, and the other 3 are going to freezer camp. So pretty soon we're looking forward to some new turkeys.
Well, thanks for joining us today on our homestead, and make sure you click the subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next 2 videos, baby chicks hatching and baby bunnies being born. Have a good one. Bye. Hey, do a little touch your friends in there.